first thing is that our extreme deep condolences to the people who lost their lives in the yet another rail accident that occurred last night, this morning, near Visakhapatnam, on the same line as the Howrah-Chennai line on which the Balasore accident happened, which caused nearly 300 deaths. And there's a third railway accident in the last 4 months. And this is something that is not acceptable. Whatever the government may say, I mean, the pure focus has been in inaugurating Vande Bharat trains, but the basic safety on the railways, which is the lifeline for Indian people, that is being neglected, is what we can say. So while conveying our deepest condolences to the bereaved families, calling for immediate adequate compensation, we think the government and the Ministry of Railways must beef up its safety concern and take all necessary measures to improve railway safety. That was the first issue, because this happened after a Central Committee meeting, so it's not part of the communique. That is why. The second one is regarding the bomb blasts in Kerala, in Ernakulam. Now, one person has been arrested who's been rounded up as main suspect, and the Jehovah Witnesses, who are, some consider them as Jews, some consider them as Christians. They themselves, I think many of them don't consider as either. But they have their faith, and we respect them for having that faith, whatever faith that they may have. But this is something that has, really caused, 3 people have died so far. Some are critical. Our, deepest condolences, as well as the government, calling upon the government, which is taking care of all the, providing the medical attention to the injured. But at the same time, we have strongly condemned the manner in which the Hindutva Brigade jumped into the fray in trying to conduct a campaign of Islamophobia and vitiate the communal atmosphere, and which unfortunately saw the participation of a Union Cabinet Minister who was very prompt and with alacrity he tweeted, making and hurling these criminal charges. And all of that has now, from the developments that have taken place since, has been shown to be completely misplaced, misdirected, and based on a certain mindset that sees everything in terms of being anti-Muslim, anti-minorities, and through the prism of sharpening communal polarization. We appeal to the people of Kerala to maintain their unparalleled and unique traditions of a social and communal harmony that is unique, in fact, in the rest of India, and not to fall prey to any elements who seek to disrupt this communal amity and social harmony in the state. Thirdly, we have, the Central Committee has strongly expressed its shock at the Government of India abstaining on the UN General Assembly resolution calling for a humanitarian aid and a ceasefire in the ongoing Israeli genocidal aggression against the Palestinians. It's been 3 weeks now, and more than 8,000 people are officially reported to have died, more than half of them being children. And this is a humanitarian crisis of an immense proportion, unknown of even in war times in recent years. This dimension of this human tragedy is such that this Israeli aggression must immediately be stopped. So we've said that there should be a ceasefire, which is what the global peace movements are all demanding. And we are part of that. Global protest actions going all over the world. For 3 weeks in a row, 3 weekends in a row, London, central London saw the biggest possible demonstrations in recent times of more than 3 lakh people there, day before yesterday. And these protests are going on all over the world. So I think that pressure must be brought about on Israel to immediately declare a ceasefire, facilitate humanitarian aid, and accept and work for the solution, a two-state solution as UN mandated, with East Jerusalem as the capital of the state of Palestine, with the pre-1967 borders that the UN resolution demarcated. So this is the solution, and this is what needs to be done. Trial Committee discussed the assembly elections that are forthcoming now, and in Rajasthan we decided to contest 17 seats. In Madhya Pradesh 4 and in Chhattisgarh 3. The seats for Telangana they are being discussed because there's still time for the Telangana elections to come in. So that is as far as the assembly elections are concerned. Now on Manipur, we have expressed very deep anguish that the situation continues to deteriorate. The death, mayhem, etc. continue, and the state government and the administration is completely out of sorts in trying to handle the situation. The arms that have been looted, just about a fourth of them have been recovered. So in this situation, this double-engine government, so-called, that has now completely failed in bringing back normalcy in Manipur. So we think immediately the Chief Minister of Manipur must quit. The centre would have to take whatever is necessary to restore law and order and peace in Manipur, because this will also have an impact on other bordering northeastern states. And one of them is scheduled to go for elections now in Mizoram. So in that situation,